Anyway, in a moment you'll meet this gentleman. I want to mention that tomorrow night on NBC at 9:30, this is hard to believe, that David Letterman is celebrating 6 years already on the air, and he's going to do his special now. 6th anniversary. Dave is doing his 6th anniversary show tomorrow. I think they taped it at Radio City Music Hall. It's on at 9:30 p.m. I guess that would be Eastern and West Coast, and in the Midwest, I guess
8:30.
Like that.
What time would it be in the Midwest?
8:30.
8:30? Okay. So congratulations, Dave. Remember when we had our 6th anniversary? We were 12.
19 years ago.
Yes. My first guest tonight holds the record. As far as we know, nobody's challenged it yet, of being the oldest active farmer in the state of Illinois. I would think he would be the oldest active farmer almost anywhere. And we thought you'd like to meet him. He's from the town of Toulon. Would you welcome, please, Merritt Heaton. Mr. Heaton, it's a pleasure to have you here.
Thank you.
You look remarkable. Are you really 97?
That's what to tell you. That's what I go by.
Well, you look great. Must be the climate in Illinois.
Well, it could be.
Did I pronounce the town right? Is it Toulon?
Toulon.
Toulon,
Yes.
Illinois.
That's
Yeah.
the only city in the United States with that name.
Well, I didn't know that either.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Now, somebody told me when we first invited you to the show, you didn't want to come on.
No.
Really?
No.
Why not?
Well, I'm scared to death.
Well, you shouldn't be. you shouldn't be scared. You've been through 10 or 12 world wars. I mean, this...
Well, I'm kind of getting composed.
Well, just relax here. Just
Yeah.
pretend you're back sitting on the front porch and we're talking. And,
Oh,
and
I
nobody's
know.
watching,
Yes.
okay?
Thank you.
What made you change your mind to come on the show?
Well, I tell you, a lot of my friends know Johnny Carson.
Uh-huh.
They said if I had a chance to get on Johnny Carson's show, I'd be on.
So?
So I reconsidered. Maybe they had good judgment.
Well, good. I hope so.
Yeah.
You catch our show very often?
Oh, occasionally, say.
No, but you can be honest.
Yeah, well, I'm honest with you.
Yeah?
I go to bed early.
Yeah.
You see,
How many times would you think you'd seen the show?
this show?
Yeah.
Oh, down through the years, that'd be hard to say.
Yeah.
But,
I don't think I better press this. Anyways, now, somebody mentions your local coffee shop back
yeah.
there. Is that...
Oh, well, there's where the farmers congregate. Every farmer has a pickup, goes down for breakfast.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
What goes on at the local coffee shop?
Oh, I tell you, everything. I mean, politically.
Uh-huh.
Politically. You bet. You can hear all sides of it.
Yeah. What's the tenor of things out there? What do they think about this?
Oh, I tell you, a little bit draggy.
A little bit draggy so
Yeah,
far?
pretty draggy. Agriculture kind of in the dumps.
Yeah, sure is, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
I never lived on a farm myself. I grew up in Nebraska, but my uncle had a farm, and so I know a little bit about farm life.
Well, that's great.
And things are kind of tough right now, aren't
Yeah,
they?
well, I've been at it 197 years.
197 years. You still actively work on the farm?
Yes, I honestly do.
My
Yeah, I'm not far out from the last harvest we had, about
Yeah.
90 days.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What kind of a typical day would you have? Well, what time would you get up in the morning?
Oh, you don't have to rush.
Yeah.
You got
No hurry, huh?
Well,
You get up maybe 5:30, 6 o'clock?
oh, yeah, about 5.
Yeah.
About 5. You prepare your machinery, get ready to go to the field, and you do your work out there.
And you still go out and...
Yeah, I run the tractor hauling in the grain, unloading the grain.
My goodness.
Yes.
Are you still the boss of the farm?
Oh, I let my son do the bossing. I do what he says.
Really?
Yeah.
How old's your son?
Oh, he's 78.
Your son is 78. Huh? And somebody said you've got 3 other children, too?
Yeah.
How old are they?
Well, one fella's about 75.
Yeah, 78, 75?
Yeah. Well, the next one is 70.
Yeah.
Go down to 65.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do they work on the farm?
No.
Oh, what is it with kids these days?
Yeah. tell me.
Why did the younger ones decide not to work on the farm?
Well, I tell you, a lot of excitement in the city. Back 50 years,
Yeah.
60. There wasn't any problem then.
Yeah, everybody stayed pretty much on the family farm, didn't
Yeah,
they?
they did.
Yeah.
But now it's different.
Yeah.
You got to go to the city. There's not room on the farm.
Yeah. But your oldest son still
Yes.
stayed on. Well, that's good.
Yes, sir.
Is he going to hope to pass it
Well,
on?
it's
to
a
his
family farm.
Yeah, that's great.
That's what we operate, a family farm.
Yeah. What's been the biggest change since you were a young man on the farm?
Oh, well, I'd say electricity.
Ah. I thought maybe you were going to say the wheel, but
That is before my time.
yeah, I know that. Well, people forget electricity. I mean, I remember going to my grandparents' home where they had the kerosene lamps
Exactly.
sitting around all the time.
Maybe had a few candles around.
Absolutely.
Yes.
So you used to go out there with a team of horses.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Yeah. You still use horses at all on the farm for any kind of
pleasure horses, riders, pleasure horses.
Uh-huh.
I don't have any pleasure horses, but
Yeah.
my neighbors do.
So
They're up and down the line.
yeah.
Yeah, horses.
So electricity was the big.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I mean, power is what provided it.
Yeah.
You had to pump water for your livestock.
Right.
You had maybe a electric kitchen
Yeah.
in the home and lights.
Yeah.
So that is great.
Yeah.
But outside lights then?
Yeah. Nothing to it, huh?
No.
Yeah. You seem in such great health. Do you think it has to do with being raised and working all of your life from a young man?
Well, I think they just put me together right.
You may be right. You ever have a little drink or something?
Very seldom.
Yeah.
Very seldom.
But just maybe occasionally.
Well, it has to be pretty occasionally.
Yeah. Like a holiday or something
Well,
like that.
oh yeah, you have to be social.
Sure. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Social.
Now, you were married, I understand, for many years?
Yes, sir. 64 years.
64 years.
Mhm.
And that's marvelous. And your wife passed away some years ago.
Yes.
Is that true?
Yes.
Now, somebody said, I don't want to get personal, so if this is a too personal question, would you?
Oh, yeah?
You just stop me, yeah.
Go ahead.
Somebody said you have a lady friend that you occasionally visit here on California.
Oh, gosh, I visit her more than occasionally.
Well, since they got electric power, I suppose everything is looking better. How'd you meet her?
Well, I tell you, you know about the senior citizens setup.
Sure do.
Well, I go out to lunch. I go out to lunch, and here she happens to appear.
Mm-hmm.
Boy, was she a doll.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. She a younger
She
woman?
got a knack. She got a knack about her that she kind of entertains people and sees they know where they are. And,
Yeah. You go out dancing or something? Or?
well, no, I don't dance much.
Yeah.
But get other things going.
Well, I'll tell you what. We'll take a little break here. We're gonna do a commercial,
Oh,
and then
yes?
we'll come back and we'll talk some more. Okay?
Well, all right.
You're a nice gentleman. Okay. We'll be right back. Okay, we are back. Thank you, Doc. If you just joined us, we are talking to Mr. Merritt Heaton from Toulon, Illinois, 97 years old. Now, you mentioned you were married for 64 years. Now,
Yes, sir.
I have not had the best track record at marriage. You might be the man to ask, what is the secret of staying married for 64 years?
Really?
Yeah. I haven't been that fortunate.
Well,
Well, what does it take to get along with somebody for 64 years?
well, I guess you got to give and take a little.
Oh, I've given.
I believe I got an article of that. Yes.
Yeah.
Well, I didn't have that deal to go through.
Yeah.
So we give and take a little.
Yeah.
Consider that your other ideas is different from yours, so give and take a little and
A lot of compromise. huh?
bury the hatchet
Yeah.
and get along.
Yeah. I think you're probably right. Somebody once said, never go to bed mad.
Well, you better settle it before you go to bed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good
Your
advice.
argument.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, this lady that you're seeing out here in California.
Oh, yes.
She is
She's a go-getter.
she's a go-getter. Is she a younger lady? Well, of course she's probably a younger lady.
Oh,
There are
you
not,
bet.
not many 97-year-old
She
ladies
can keep
available.
up with me.
She
Now,
can.
A lot of these ladies, my age, they can't keep up with me.
Yeah.
You know, and so I kind of got to lay down a little.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So,
slow down.
you go out sightseeing when you're out here?
Yes. Oh, yeah.
You drive?
I drive when I'm home. But this little lady now, she's got a car,
Oh, she does.
and she accommodates me.
Hey.
Boy. Yeah.
Now, you've seen a lot of changes, especially in women. I mean, women are treated completely differently today than they were when you were growing up. I
Oh,
mean,
land, yes.
equal rights and that and all that.
Yes.
What's been the biggest change, do you think? The independence of women, or?
No, gosh almighty, when I was a kid, I was tickled to see a girl's ankle. That was pretty rare.
Really?
Yeah. We'd stand around town there. Maybe a muddy day, ladies have to come along, raise up their skirt a little. We'd see their ankle.
Well, what would that do when you'd see
Oh, do?
I mean,
It'd prepare you for the next deal.
prepare you for the next deal.
Yeah,
So a woman's ankle was exciting.
you bet it was.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, what do you think now? What do you think? Have you been to the beach lately and seen what the girls wear on the beach?
Do they wear?
They hardly. You're right. They hardly wear anything.
No, it's...
Have you seen the bikinis nowadays?
Well, I haven't seen the last one, I guess.
Yeah.
Well,
They're just little teeny things.
there's quite a bit to be imagined.
Yeah. You think it's more fun to imagine something than to see it all?
Yeah, that takes the glamour away.
Yeah.
You bet.
But a little more than an ankle is also good.
Oh, boy, yes.
Yeah. Well, how has this friendship developed? Now, somebody said, and as I said, again, Mr. Heaton, I don't want to get personal, but that you also see somebody back in Illinois?
Well, yes. Yeah. That's kind of a mutual agreement.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
So when you go out of town, you see this lady.
Yeah,
And when you're back in Illinois?
the other one.
Yeah. Well, do they know about each other? They do now.
Well, I don't know what I'm going to get into when they go
Yeah.
back home.
Well, so you still work the farm every day? I think that's fascinating.
Yes, that's a good pastime.
Yeah, it sure is.
It keeps you healthy.
Yeah.
And-
Who was the first president you ever voted for?
Oh, was it McKinley?
I don't
No,
know.
it wasn't McKinley. I don't know.
But
Politics wasn't too hot them days.
yeah.
Yeah, I remember we had rural free delivery
That's right.
in the country.
Right.
They brought your mail. Well, that was something new. I was out in the yard with my dad, and the mailman come along. Had no telephones or nothing. He hollered at my dad, and he says, McKinley has been shot. Told him, my dad. That was news.
That goes
Yes,
many
sir.
years ago.
Yes. And I remember that as a kid there with my dad.
Yeah.
But it was in the newspaper.
Yeah.
So, rural free delivery.
Yeah. Now, are you going to stay out in California for a while, or do you have to go back to...
Oh.
Is this a serious relationship with this lady from California?
Well, it's hard to say.
Is it?
Yeah.
Is it developing?
Yeah, coming along pretty good.
Yeah. Would marriage ever enter the picture?
Well, I don't know. There's a lot of possibilities there.
I think that's marvelous.
Yes, uh-huh.
Well, you're a very, very nice man, and it's a pleasure to meet you. And
Well-
I thank you for changing your mind and coming on the show. Did you enjoy it?
Oh, gee, yes. I want to thank you, gentlemen, all of these people. Thank you greatly.
Well, we thank you, and we hope you have a safe trip back home and many more years of a happy life.
Thank you.
That's my kind of guy, huh?
That's an inspiration.
Yeah, nice man, 97
Wonderful man.
and sharp as
Oh,
you
yeah.
can be.
Woo.
His lady friend, 75. He says she's only 75. You know. Like he's dating a young chick. She's only 75. We'll be right back. Ray Stevens after this. Would you come in? We thought you might like to meet the young lady.
How are you? Sit down. Sit down there.
So,
He didn't tell me this was going to
I know he didn't tell you. So you're the young lady in his life.
Right.
What's your name?
Peggy Taylor.
How are you?
I'm fine, thank
Do
you.
you know, the very first date I had in high school was a girl by the name of Peggy Taylor, my hand, when I was in grade school.
Wonderful, wonderful.
How long have you known each other?
Oh, about 3 months.
Yeah? And how often do you see each other?
About every day.
About every day?
We have lunch together every day.
Yeah. Now, have you been back to Illinois?
Oh, my former husband's parents lived there, and I visit there every year for about 20 years.
Yeah.
But not in the northern part. He lives in the northern part of the state.
I want to tell you, I've never met anybody at his age.
Isn't he wonderful?
Is he difficult to keep up with?
Well, I have to hurry.
She's hard to keep up with.
Yeah.
She's a goer.
Well, you look like you compliment each other very much.
Well, he's a very nice person.
It's nice to
A
see both.
gentleman.
It's nice of you to see both to have this relationship at your age in life.
Thank you. I think so, too.
Thanks for being here.
Yes.
Yeah.
Nice to see you.
Okay, and thank you much. We'll see you tomorrow night with Sammy Davis Jr. Thanks for being with us. You stay right here. Good night.
Coming up, that's sultry vixen Sandra on 227, better known as Jackie, visits Dave on Late Night with David Letterman, plus Harry Shearer. And tomorrow morning on Today, presidential candidate Richard Gephardt and Peggy Lee.